What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Think about it. Radio, rap sessions, rap sessions. Shelton J, Brandon Whiting in the building, in the building. Happy 2020.
Sure.
What is going
That's
on?
right.
My man, 50 grand, Mr. Brandon Whiting. How you doing this evening, my brother? Everything is everything.
Man, everything is great, man. Another year, man, another chance, what I'm saying, to really, focus in on what you want to, accomplish. Always a new beginning, turn over a new leaf.
New leaf.
Yes, sir.
Is it a new? Is it a green leaf? Is it a brown leaf? Is it a red leaf? What kind of leaf is it, man? Pine
Hey,
cone.
man.
What we got? Do we got maple leaf? What we?
Right. Yeah, already, man.
That's beautiful, man.
Man, it's been a long, it's been a minute since we, wrapped the tape. So, man, it's always a beautiful thing, bro.
Always a good time, man. Always a good time, man. Let the people know who you are, what you do, man, and how they can support the endeavors that you have going on right now, my brother.
Already, yeah, man. Brandon Whiting, me and Shelton go way back, Crockett, Texas. We've been friends for a while. We've been doing this Think About It Radio thing for a few years now. So, we fade in and out because we're trying to seek other opportunities, but we always connect and check on each other. But yeah, right now, man, I'm just enjoying this marriage life. My anniversary, we coming here shortly, so I'm really happy about that. Also, my
Congratulations.
book is yeah, thank you. And my book is actually finished. I just have to finish getting it edited and everything. So hopefully, God willing, that'll be out sometime before the year up. I already working on a couple more books, so that's pretty much what I got in store. And last year I had the CD. A lot of people supported me. Shout out to everybody who supported it, man. Shelton was on the intro. If you didn't get it, you still can get that. It's fire. So hopefully, and then after the book turned into a documentary or a movie. So that's where I'm at, still speaking to the youth, the troubled youth. So
speaking to the youth. Speaking to the youth, the truth, man. So email is the best way for them to get a hold of you if they want to purchase some of the products, some of the things you have.
Yes, sir. Brandon Whiting 20 at gmail.com. Brandon Whiting 20 at gmail.com. You can hit me up. I still do the moving stuff too on the side. So
okay,
it's all good, man. I'm just enjoying life, man.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That's great to hear that you're enjoying life. Like I said, though, the thing, if we do have any kind of breaks or anything in the shows that we do, is because again, life and just trying to have this balance. And speaking of the balance, that's the topic we're talking about tonight. Having balance in everything, having balance in life, having balance in all the things that we're doing, and knowing what our why is. What are we doing it? Why are we doing it? What is the point of it all, if you will, right? And so Brandon Whiting and myself was having a discussion earlier in reference to that, and so we just deemed it to be a great topic and a great discussion, and I hope you guys can engage in it. And if you're listening to the replay, comment and just think about some things, tonight, on the show, rap sessions, can you dig it? So, Mr. Brandon Whiting, we're talking about balance and things of that nature, man. In your opinion, how important is balance to you, man, and what we're doing out here every day?
Yeah, man, it's very important. Yeah, when you don't have a balance, you tend to go to the extreme, which is very unhealthy. I talk with my friends about this. I see, just like even with social media, you'll see some people, they'll just talk about one particular thing, that they really, trying to, that's really close to their heart. Whatever it is, that's all they focus on. But, you can be a balanced human being because you're in one gear. And a lot of times I think that leads to frustration too, because, when you just focus on one thing, you're not really actually living a full life if that's all you have your focus on. There's so many things to enjoy in life. And sometimes we forget to enjoy life. Saying we just working,
Solid point.
working. You know what I mean? But working
Yeah.
for what? You know
We
what I'm
just talking
saying?
about that,
Working
man.
toward what?
We just
Yeah.
saying that, right? You go, hey, honey,
Mhm.
let's go out tonight. Got to
And that
grind.
Sheldon
Hey, honey,
and
let's.
Sheldon said that. Yeah, that's right. Sheldon did say that. Before the show, he did bring it up. So that's right. You're right, bro.
Yeah.
We forget.
And
You
I
know,
don't think it's intentional. I think the
right.
fact is that like, as we talk about, the importance of just kind of pulling yourself back and saying, wait a minute,
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
all I've done is this, all I've accomplished is this right here. But at the same time, though, you have people that you're leaving behind, relationships that you're leaving behind, children or
Right.
whatever, right? In the midst of just focusing on doing it. I understand we can't be in two places at one time, but we can balance
Right.
those hours of a day as
Right.
best as possible. But at first, goal comes with taking inventory. Do I even have a problem? Do I have an issue? Do I have something that needs to be fixed? I think honestly, I
Right.
think taking that deep assessment, of what we are.
Right. I heard just a little portion of the interview with Rick Ross, and they was
Yeah,
talking about successful people, and they say that successful people hardly ever really get rest. You know what I mean? Because you want it so bad. And when I heard that type of stuff don't really make me excited. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah.
just made me like, for some people it's like, yeah, I'm grinding because they're saying it's a trend. You know what I mean? Like
True.
it's like I'm grinding, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. And a lot of times, people who do that, it just be a smoke screen for other things that's bothering them. You know what I'm saying? They may be single, and it's not to knock anybody that's single.
Right, right.
But a lot of times you're not, you may not have any children, you may not have these other things you enjoy in life. So you do that just to, stop from thinking about, your personal life. And a lot of people do that,
Distractions.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Distraction because I think you said it before, you don't have to deal with yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's that quiet time. So a lot of times we like a lot of noise around us. You know what I mean?
We may not
Like I
like what
grew
we
up in the
see, brother.
hood. You know
A
what I
lot of
mean?
times we may not like what we see. If we just really get to
Right.
focus, man, and really look at ourselves, we start seeing
That's
those
right.
pimples and warts and
Right.
those black dark spots around our eyes.
Exactly.
We don't want to
Living,
see that.
living.
We need to filter.
Yeah, like we saying, like you see that on social media. But I refer back to myself. Just living that when I was growing up, it was just always noise around me, like loud music, people talking loud, or had company all the time. You got the social butterfly type of people, right? They always on the scene,
Yeah.
always on the scene. Like you like when do they chill? But maybe that's suggesting that you just don't want to deal with yourself. You're not really at happy or at peace with yourself. Just look like that, and that's not balance. That's not balance. A workaholic is no different to me than an alcoholic. It just got two
Mm.
different highs. It's two different highs. I don't believe it's any different because some people like when I was in the oil field, there's a lot of guys who worked out there. Um, they didn't really want to be at home, even though they was married and stuff. They look forward to
They
coming to
didn't want to
work
be
all
at
the time.
home.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they really didn't want to be at home. And this is what I'm saying too. A lot of people thinking that, hey, I'm a good person or I'm a good husband or something because I provide, right? But that's not enough. And we think that's what it is. A lot of people provide who be cheating. You know what I mean? Or don't spend time with their children. So I don't believe that's balance. Going back to what we were saying, I also don't believe in. I was talking about this because I went to speak at the prisons this weekend. I say you should help yourself, then help your family, then help people outside.
True.
A lot of times we look at, we see people who are football coaches you know, or you going to speak to the youth like myself, but how can I go and do that? And if I'm not spending time with my own child, and people do that, In the
Yeah,
eyes of the public, they look like a heroic, but you don't even spend time with your own child. You know,
because you have
so
those other
nah, they ain't
obligations out there doing those other
right.
things. Because again, can't be in
You're not
two
balanced.
places at one time, right?
Right.
Because of that,
You're not
that's some
balanced.
balance. Yeah.
You're not balanced. Like, what are your? And see, this is what I think about Shelton. It's not so much what other people gonna say about me too, because I done spoke. I done spent a lot of time with different people, and you know, with speeches, and a lot of people tell me, I've touched them and whatnot. But my thing is, what is my wife is gonna say about me? You know what I'm saying? Once I'm gone or outside my prison, what do she say about me? What do my daughter say about me? Are they gonna say good things? Cause see, these people that's really close to you. So, in the public eye, you may look like, you did that and the third, but what do people say who really see you every day? You know what I mean?
Yeah, those are
And
ones
that's
that
what
matter.
I'm about. You know what I'm saying? That's what means more than me. Everything means something to me, but that really means more to me than public opinion. That's what I'm trying to say.
Makes sense though, man. You
Yeah.
have priorities. Everybody has a list, as you said,
Right.
what's important to them. Because what's important
Right.
to you, that's what you give your time to. That's what you give your energy to. And
Mhm.
there's nothing wrong with having goals and ambition and passion. So
Right.
we're not beating that down at all. We're just simply
Right.
saying that the importance of it all, to enjoy it, to enjoy the
Right.
process, to enjoy the highs, the lows, and everything, and then enjoy the people along the way. Because I see this a lot. I see this a lot. They
Right.
say, in order to succeed, you have to change your crowd and change the people that's
Right.
around you and stuff like that. I agree to a
Right.
point. I agree
Right.
to a
Right.
point because a lot of times, sometimes family you can't change family, and sometimes you're
That's
just going
right.
to be around,
Right.
a certain crowd, and it is what it is. And
Right.
so I don't
Right.
think you just have to find a way to be able to
There
integrate
you
and
go.
be the best you can be within that crowd without feeling some kind of way or having any kind of animosity, right? Because it's like you can't, because I think that's when people start saying, "Oh, well, you change or you do this." I think if
Right.
you really understand how success goes and how things are, you're going to change. Things are
That's right.
going to be different. Things are going to change, but that's okay though. So I think the
Right.
key to we have to let people know that change is okay. It's okay if you're
Right.
not willing to change with me. That's okay because this is
Right.
me changing. But I'm okay with me changing, and I'm okay with you not being all right with me changing.
Right.
And I
I,
think
in,
once we
yeah, I,
get past that point,
I think I agree with you 100%. I think both people change, and this is what I mean. Like if you changing, your crowd, of course, like you changing in a positive way, and I think the person who used to the old you reacts to that. So that's where they change come from. You know what I'm saying?
true.
And some people get mad, some people feel some type of way, and I think, like you said again, I don't think a lot of time it's conscious. I think it's just people just don't know how to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's something new. It's like, going to a new school. You know what I mean? You don't know nobody
You
there.
don't
You're
know
going to a
what you
new
don't know.
territory. So you don't know and you don't understand this. But love, now, this is what I'm going to say too. Because love, when you love somebody, even though they change, that love is what's going to still bond y'all. And a lot of times, it's not that you change your personality. You just change a lot of the ways you think. My personality has never changed. You know what I mean? So you
Information
change the way you think about things,
based upon the information that you
making
receive.
that you get. Now,
Before
I
you didn't
don't.
know.
Now, I'm with you on what you said too earlier.
Yes, sir.
I don't agree with I think people want this perfect ideal world. I just want everybody to root for me and all that. And I'm not saying
That's
be
not
around negative
factual,
people.
man.
Yeah, be around negative people on purpose, just negative.
Right.
But I'm talking about, like you say, that's one of the worst things to do, bro, is like to cut yourself off from just humanity because everybody is different from you. So when you change like that, then that's not good because that's how people start looking down on people and talking, this way where, I don't hang with them no more. That's fine and dandy, but, you still should never, um, surround yourself with people who you quote unquote think positive because you're never going to grow like that. So that's the other